Hi guys, my name is Serena Poon and welcome to my show, Serena Loves. As a celebrity chef, nutritionist, and entrepreneur, I'm incredibly passionate about helping others live their best life through what I call culinary alchemy, which is a combination of education, integrative and functional nutrition, and healing and intuitive energy. So with each episode, I'm going to share with you the amazing stories of some incredibly inspiring people and how they overcame challenges in their personal journeys to have the success that they have today. And today, I'm thrilled to introduce to you my dear friend, Amany Shaker. She is the CEO and founder of Amany Jewelry. And, you know, Amany Jewelry is so beautiful. It's this handmade, unique jewelry, but there's so much more to it than that. Mm-hmm. What I love is the messaging of Amany, which I want to dive into, but I really want to tell everyone how, you know, we first met just a few years ago,
right,
when Amany was just like, it was just like a passion that you were talking about, this sort of dream that you had in the back of your mind. And I remember us talking about that, your jewelry line that you wanted to create, and I was talking about Serena Loves and these items that I'd like to have in my store, and you know, Just Add Water was just kind of there in the background, and we were talking about this over tea in your kitchen in Culver City, I think, and then now look at where we are.
It's
in
amazing,
3 years,
right?
And your jewelry line has graced the covers of Vogue. I mean, you've come such a long way. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you so
much. And I'm
much.
so happy I get a chance to share your story. So let's dive into that, you know, start from there. How did this, you know, I know where it was when I met you, but you had already been creating this in your mind, you know, so let's talk about that.
Well, I'm so happy to be here. And again, it's amazing to think back. I mean, 2 years ago, it's not a long time.
No, it's crazy, right?
But so much has happened.
Yeah.
And I'm very thankful for it. The idea of Amany started from a desire to just start over, you know, start over in my own journey and start over doing something that I really believe in, and something that would represent me, what I think, what I believe, but also my journey.
Right.
You know, my background is conflict resolution, peace education. So I've worked with a nonprofit for over 17 years.
Right.
And, you know, the do-over of life, and I'm thankful that we do get chances, though, through challenges, but it's good that, you know, what's next. So what's next for me was, I want to do something that, again, as I said, to represent me. And the jewelry came up. And it was like, okay, I worked with people, I kind of dove into their lives, and it was pretty intense.
Right. Can you, just to interrupt, can you tell us a little bit about what conflict resolution even means? I mean, I remember when you first told me when we met at I think it was like a networking or influencer dinner, I didn't really understand what conflict resolution meant, and I think that's something that might need to be explained because it's intense, you know.
Well, basically what I did, conflict resolution is as it sounds. It is about resolving conflicts. And a lot of times it's internal conflicts, and sometimes it's conflict between a married couple and parenting a child and a parent, and it could be on an international level between countries.
And that's what you did, right? Weren't you
What I did,
abroad?
actually, I worked mostly with people, not so much governments, which is better because there's hope in people.
Okay.
But I worked basically with people in areas like war-torn areas. So after the fact and after all damages that happened, for example, like Lebanon.
So you traveled to Lebanon.
You go in, and I lived there for 4 years, and basically you try to help people readjust, come back, kind of like a re-entry into a life that's different than what they left, because basically some of them have lost everything.
Right.
So how to come back to adjust, personally adjust within the family, and even within the community. So it was very, very rewarding.
Right.
You know, people get to tell you their stories, and you try to help in on a deep level in marriages, again, parenting. And it all, you just realize too how similar we are as individuals.
Right.
And
no matter what our background.
Exactly. You know, human needs are pretty much the same. And this is where I wanted the jewelry to tell that. You know, coming to that, I was trying to figure out a way where, okay, jewelry is great and beautiful, but it can sound superficial. So I wanted the jewelry to have a meaning, and I wanted to have a story. Whereas, okay, how can I infuse stories
Yes.
that can help connect people? You know, I worked in different countries. I lived in about 14 different countries, traveling around.
14?
14?
I don't think I knew that.
14.
14's alive.
Yes.
Wow.
But it's great because, again, this is where you find the common thread.
Sure.
And I wanted the jewelry to create or help reinforce that common thread. I'm originally from Egypt. I've been living in the States for a long time.
Right.
And other places. And I wanted to tell a message or tell a story that has that human connection.
Right.
So this is where, you know, every design I'm trying to think of what would inspire that help people see the connection. You know, I come from a different place. Doesn't matter religion, culture, skin color, orientation. How can I in a piece of jewelry connect all these dots? Yes.
That's so beautiful.
Thank you.
That's so beautiful. Can you share a little bit? You did mention, you know, about new beginnings, right? And that this jewelry line and kind of bringing your dream to life, you know, from sketches to just thinking about it every step of the way, just talking with friends and, you know, hashing over ideas.
Sure.
That this was sort of part of your new beginning, you know, and I think that a lot of people go through periods in their life, and some as early as their mid-20s, all the way through to their even mid-60s,
Right.
Where they feel like they need to have a new beginning. And can you share a little bit about like what kind of was the catalyst for you to start that new beginning?
Sure. I mean, it was challenging, definitely. The new beginning, it was because of divorce. I was married for 25 years.
That's a long time.
It's a long time. It's a long time. And, you know, that becomes part of your identity too.
Sure.
That your family, the way people see you, you know, what you do is very much related to all of that.
Sure.
You know, your social status. So it, you know, sometimes you have to pause and just kind of face some facts.
Sure.
And I decided that it was time to just kind of, I hate to say end the marriage, but I think it was time to go separate ways. And, you know, I want it to be a positive thing.
Right, right.
I think there's that stereotypic of, you know, now divorced and single mom and broken and, oh my gosh, 25 years of marriage. And I didn't want to fall into that trap at all.
Right.
I want it to be, though it was a very, very hard decision to make,
Right.
but I want it to be a decision where I can define my own identity all over again. Not because I am married and not because I'm a mother. Not all these things are great, but I wanted to find Amany.
Right.
You know, I wanted to kind of talk about conflict resolution. I wanted to kind of resolve the conflict between
yourself.
Between myself, you know, where I felt like sometimes you live your life, want to make other people happy.
Yes.
And
I think as women, we all
exactly
do that a lot.
You know,
It's
feel
our
like,
default.
okay, I got to give to my family, and these are all great things. But I think this is where boundaries are crossed.
Sure.
And sometimes we just lose who we are.
Right.
And I think this is where my pause was, okay, where do I stand in all of this?
Right. Right.
So that was the new beginning for me. And, you know, again, this is a society, every society, especially with women, it's how old you are, how good you look.
So you started this when you were 48. No, and first, let me just say thank you for sharing that part of your story. And I know it's personal, but I think it's so important and it's so inspiring for other people to see that they can have the same type of journey. You can start over at any point, you know, and that your identity isn't linked to anything else, you know, whether it's a marriage or a job or, you know, you are you,
Yeah.
to come back to that. So, and that can happen at any point. So as long as you have the support around you. So
Yes.
I
Great friends.
I really wanted to share that a little bit because I know that your story will inspire so many. So you started Amany, and it's stunning.
Thank
obviously.
you.
And I have so many pieces that I adore that people ask me about all the time. But you have a new season coming up, right?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
so let's. Do you want to share a little bit
Yes.
about
So this is the new collection that it's called Malikat.
Malikat?
Malikat means queens in Arabic.
Queens. I love it.
Yes.
Okay.
We are queens, right? But really the inspiration is the ruling females of ancient Egypt.
Ah, okay.
So there is, each piece it's named after a queen. And there's some symbols like this one,
That's a
the snake.
right? Okay.
Snakes were about transformation. So this is where new beginnings, transformation. And there is that fierce element about snake as well. I believe that as women, we do embody that.
Yes.
So this is one of the new pieces.
Gorgeous. Can I see it?
Yeah.
Oh, and it's not really heavy.
No.
So, with this, I would think it'd be too heavy, but it's not at all.
No, I mean, I wore so many earrings, and in the middle of the evening or whatever outing, it's like, okay, you take it off and you lose it because you could not wear it anymore.
Yeah.
So I'm definitely, trying to avoid that. So this is another piece.
It's gorgeous.
Again, this is I don't know if you can see it.
Yeah, what is that? It looks like two heads of birds.
It's a snake. Actually, it's a snake.
That's a snake
The head,
too.
again,
Okay.
this is called Wedget goddess.
Okay.
And the goddess Wedget was protector of women during childbirth.
Oh.
And then from there on, she would guard their lives.
Oh, okay.
So this is my inspiration, and basically it's guarding a gateway into a new beginning. So this is a gateway, and the entry is, there's freedom. There's no blockage here.
That's beautiful.
So this is
Amany, I love it.
so
Let's see.
okay.
That is just beautiful.
Thank you.
I mean, I love how every piece tells a story, and it tells a story that's personal to you.
Yes.
That as a consumer, I can relate it to myself as well.
Thank you so much.
Beautiful.
This is again snake transformation, and number 3 in ancient Egyptian is about perfection.
Oh, okay.
So on this one, I just want it to be like kind of played with it a little bit. You kind of mix and match.
Oh, okay.
So we pair one and
Is that, and this is, so the two sets are different. Okay.
so one is the bigger
cute.
piece, more of the statement pice, and one
Okay.
is the smaller piece.
Okay.
And all the earrings have that back post. This is
Yeah,
kind of
I
like the
noticed
lift.
that.
It's like the spandex of the earrings.
I love it.
So
Okay.
it helps, adjust the earrings, because sometimes, the earring can be kind of,
Yeah, they fall a
the
little
ear
bit.
hole can be a little too big, but
Yeah,
this
I
is
love that. That's actually something new. haven't seen that. Actually, I've never seen that. I don't wear ties. I wear yours.
It's a little add-on. I think when
Yeah, I love it.
designing as a woman, you're conscious of certain things that could be missed. This is the scarab.
Okay.
Scarab was about rebirth,
Okay.
and it's about the cycle of life. They're believed to kind of recreate life within themselves. So, and this was a huge, this is one of the most prominent symbols in ancient
Egypt?
Ancient Egypt.
Wow.
Yes.
It's really, really beautiful. And your family is still in Egypt, and
My
you go
family's
back
still
and
in
forth,
Egypt,
right?
yes,
This is
yes.
so Amany is based here in LA as well as Egypt.
Exactly. Yeah. This is another piece. This is from another collection.
Yes, I remember this one. It's one of my favorites.
Thank you. This collection is called Sama. Sama means sky in Arabic or heaven. And the inspiration is the universal blanket that covers mankind.
Okay.
The sky covers us all, and it doesn't
Yeah.
matter. You don't have an extra piece just because you look a certain way
Right.
or, you have a certain bank account.
Right.
It covers us all and unites us all.
It's just sort of reminding us that, like our energy transcends all these superficial,
Exactly.
outside differences.
Exactly.
Beautiful.
So, these are kind of fun pieces. Again,
Yeah.
this is the queen.
Oh,
It's
that's a little extra.
yeah,
I like that.
It's movement. I mean, I love movement. A lot of my pieces, just again, it's freedom. There's a lot of movement.
Yeah, I love
Yeah.
that. That's really cute. I'm gonna have to keep this on for the next episode.
Here you go.
I love. So, okay, let's share with everybody where we can find you. I know you're in stores now, you're online. I mean, you've grown so much just in
Thank
this
you.
past year. I'm so proud of you.
It's been amazing.
I mean,
it's been amazing.
Just
yes.
outstanding. And there's a description that a quote that you've said that I'd like to share with everyone before that. But let's at least tell everybody where we can find you.
I have my website.
Okay.
Ammanii.com.
Okay.
AMMANII.com.
Okay.
You can check my stuff on Instagram.
Okay, and your Instagram handle is?
Is Ammanii Jewelry.
Okay.
Same spelling and then jewelry.
Okay, great. And then what about any stores and boutiques that we can find you at?
In LA, we're working on it. I'm in places in New York, America,
great, yeah.
on Madison. I'm in Puerto Rico, Latran Jewelry.
Oh, great, yeah.
And Dubai, Harvey Nichols.
Amazing.
Yes.
Wow.
And, coming up in Doha soon, Galerie Lafayette.
Okay.
So I'm really encouraged about that.
That's amazing.
And in Egypt, I'm at a gallery. It's called Munaya. So it's growing.
It's great. I mean, there are people in the community that are from all over the planet.
Right.
So it's great to know, where we can see you and find you, even if it's not here in LA and New York.
No, it's online. You can find me again, Aha Life, First Dibs. What else?
Yeah.
That's it.
See, that's great. Now, there's a quote that I really want to share before we wrap up, and it's, you said that every design is meant to provoke courage and inspire a vision of a global sisterhood with the purpose of creating a better tomorrow. And I just can't, that just sums up everything that you do. And I am so grateful for you for, creating, it's almost like self-care, but in the form of jewelry, and it's all about us rising together. So thank you for all that you're doing.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for coming today.
Thank you for being part of my journey.
Yes, I'm so happy. And thank you guys so much for joining us here on Serena Loves. Stay tuned for next time.